What was the why behind building Murrifin?
Dad always wanted something that was his own. He had his own mark on it. My brother used to draw boats from a very young age. They drew it out on a table and we rolled it out and we had a set of frame sets. And then we relocated to a property where we could build a shed to start building it. As we laid it together, we bought the timber, bought big piles of Oregon. I remember lofting the frame sets. So we get bits of Oregon and you're drawn in full scale, the frame sets. And then you would draw those lines, transcribe those lines onto bits of Oregon and cut them out on a bandsaw, do all the port side, then do all the starboard side, then join all the frames together, stack them all against the wall. And at this point, it probably just felt like something you're doing after school. I was only about 13. One day you got all these frames stacked against the wall and then you put a jig together and you sit them all together and then you've got a skeleton of a boat sitting in front of you and suddenly it gets a hell of a lot more serious.
Yes, very real.
Yeah.
What were some of those bigger challenges that you guys faced?
You see a lot of projects get to a point and they stop because, you know, if there's one guy driving it, they lose interest, where when there was 3 of us involved, I think it all kept egging each other on. When we're doing the laminating process, we'd laminate 1 panel a night. So 5 nights a week we'd be out in the shed till 10 o'clock rolling out fiberglass resin, laying all the cloth down, coming in with big piles of resin on us on our skin and legs. And that continued to get worked out from after it got launched. It wasn't like we put a perfect product in the water. It was far from perfect and it's been a long period to get it to what it is now. You couldn't have wiped a smile off our face. I still remember the first time we did the initial sea trial with it. Dad wanted the boat to do 24 knots flat out and we got to 20 knots and he was like excited, and then we got to 24 knots and it was ecstatic. It was always a problem-solving path. The boat's always been constantly evolving. She's coming on 24 years old and it's unbelievable how well it came out, and considering the circumstances it was constructed and building that boat, that whole process drove a lot of what I do now.